G'day everybody. Now I want to talk about, if I was in the government, one thing I would talk about and want to see things in this area happen is to talk about more video cameras. Now it's not to be a stalker or a spy, it's to make jobs easier, fair and righteous, and not have to worry about getting wrecked in areas that we've been worrying about, being on 60 Minutes, all sorts of things, about people ripping off people with how much time and what are they doing, fiddling around, fucking around. So the best thing to do in these areas is to do what people do when they travel in cars for insurance, right? For a cheaper deal. They have cameras, right? And so you can, unless you want to take your own risk and put yourself in that other boat and have people pick and choose, that's what we do too. Some people don't do and some people do for business or not for business, just to get it right? And so you don't have to do this, but if you do it and other people do it and you don't and people like it, then you might just miss out. And so it's your choice, isn't it, in life? And I believe that people should have body cams like police officers or head cams in certain job areas where people can complain. Right? You've got businesses where you want to see the employees fucking around, being slow, not doing their job properly, having that mistake from them, right? And it goes on your name. You have cameras at your business. Normally you do that, you keep getting that problem. If you haven't had a problem, you wouldn't bother. When you start to get a problem, you want to solve something, and cameras can do it. You do that, right? So when it comes to me disconnecting the solar panels, doing things, stuff like that, they're like, and over time, things become kind of harder. It's like a mechanic job. You go to pull off a bolt and it's rusted to the shit house. Sometimes they just come off and you get good, and sometimes you're going to have to hit the bolt right up, bang it, and spend an hour and take one bolt off, right? But then you try to tell that to the person that you're doing the job for, they've got to take your word on it. But when that kind of thing starts happening a lot and people know what happens, then you have scammers say that they have to do this and do that when they didn't. As there's no proof of it. But if you've got people saying it and you know it happens and you can use the line and get away with it, bad guys will use it a lot. And so you'll keep seeing it. If you get rid of that problem in that area of those people, is that if you had another mechanic that everything is video and you've got an issue, you can get the video given to you if you want it. Right? Everything gets video, no one needs to see it, it's only for you. When you get it given, you're not allowed to, you sign a piece of paper, right, saying that if you're going to post it in anything else, you need permission again from the other people about posting it, that you can watch it, right, here you go, and you have things like that, and they sign a piece of paper, right, so if they don't do anything else, everyone knows, they'll get into trouble, right, you don't even need the rest of the system, it's your own little agreement that the system agrees to work with. Right? And so you video things. So when you video, the mechanic can just be doing his work, unless there's an issue too that they can try to legitimately complain about, they shouldn't be able to request a video. And then if you can prove in the video and then show them by the video a proof of their false claim, then you don't need to give them their video. But if you end up seeing a video and seeing the employer, which can happen, and their claim is true, then they can request the video if needed, if nothing else happens after the conversation of that video, to go to court. Right? That's how you use those videos. Right? Other than that, people don't go and you don't scan them out and stuff like that. But they're there to sort out things that you need yourself. You have to see these times, you have to look at these things, they can watch the videos at the business place too. They need to view the video to see if there's any issues, see if they need to take it or talk about the video. Right? And so when you do that, there's no issues. So someone can say it can happen when it comes to clips and anything. Right? You couldn't get a clip off the solar clips, they either work or they don't. Other than that, you can spend 5 minutes on one. It's annoying because if it doesn't, you'll notice too when you see these clips that don't work, they get a bit hot and that, and the plastic folds in to where you got to push the clip button and pop it out there. And so what you need to do is you're going to get a little pick and you're going to pick it up. And a lot of times they'll break, at least you can still unclip, or sometimes they don't. It depends if they're brittle. So it's actually a 50-50 kind of thing. And you can just give it a little wiggle or you can use a tool that can squeeze it harder. Right? But sometimes we don't all have the tools, but we had a job in an area where we found out we might have been to do a little, working it out yourself and try and make it happen. Or you call the customer again and tell them that you might have to do it this way, it might be this time, otherwise I can just put it back together and you can go see someone else or do something else with it. Simple as that. And if we make these rules, fixing up here, like I said, doing a couple little changes will fix all these people down here, all these issues and court issues. And you fix all that, and then you have more time in the pocket things for court. Right? So I can tell the police officers about certain areas where they waste a lot of time when other areas can sort that out for them. And that's about it, eh? When it comes to all that, is why I like to say I would like to video everything. You don't video everything, right? Get your video what needs to be important, definitely in areas of complaint. And so you don't get those complaints again and make your business look good. I would do it. I would video these things and get my employees to video. So you can even take them home and learn their own videos and have training with it in some areas with the same thing. But anyway, have a good one. And see you later.